Hello students, in this video I will be explaining percents. Okay, so in question number 1, a college writing seminar increased its size by 50% from the first to the second day. If the total number of students in the seminar on the second day was 15, how many students were in the class on the first day? So if you increase in percent, then you will have 1 plus the percentage or in percent multiplied by the old value, and you'll get the new value. Here your new value is 15 and we're trying to calculate the old value where the ratio or the percent r is 50%, which is 1 plus 0.5 for all of this value multiplied by the old value, and this should be equal to 15. I'm trying to calculate this 15, thus 1.5 times old is equal to 15. Divide both sides by 1.5, you'll get old is equal to 1.5, sorry, it's equal to 15 over 1.5, and this would give you the value of 10. Thus your choice is choice B. Next question, we have 8 men on a construction crew make up 40%, so 8 men make up 40% of the entire crew. How many people are in the crew? So let's say X is the value of the people in the crew. So the number of people in the crew is X. And if I want to get 8 of them, then that's 0.4 of X is equal to 8. Accordingly, if I want to calculate X, you should divide by 0.4 on both sides. So 8 divided by 0.4, and you will get the value of 20. Thus your answer is 20. As for question number 3, a movie fanatic has amassed a giant collection of home movies, some on DVD and others in the older VHS cassette mode. If the fanatic has 308 movies on DVD, so which comprises 31% of the total collection, so this is 31.3% of the total. How many total movies are in the collection? So if this is 31.3 of the total and X is the total, then X times 0.313 is equal to 308. Accordingly, X is equal to 308 divided by 0.313, which would give me the value 984, and thus my solution is D. Going further to question number 4, a clothing warehouse that houses 14,000 garments must replace all damaged and lost garments. If 1.5% of the garments were damaged and 0.6% of the garments were lost, how many garments must the warehouse replace? So now we have 1.5 that were damaged and 0.6% were lost. Accordingly, I should replace all of this percentage, which is 2.1%. And my total value is 14,000. Thus, 14,000, which is my total value, multiplied by this percentage, would give me the number of garments that should be replaced. Accordingly, 14,000 multiplied by 0.021, so taking this backwards 2 units, or 2.1 divided by 100, you would get the value of 294. Thus your answer is choice D. Last but not least, Mr. Edwards hired a new employee to work in his bake shop. In 1 hour, this employee burned 439 chocolate chip cookies, which represents 25% of all the cookies the employee burned in that day. How many cookies did the new employee burn in the course of the day? So let's say he burned X values throughout the whole day. And in 1 hour, where 25% of the total value X were burned, the chocolate chips were 439 chocolate chips cookies. Accordingly, if you multiply X by 0.25, this should be equal to 439. Now divide by 0.25 on both sides. X would be 439 divided by 0.25, and thus your answer would be 1756. So your best choice here is choice number D. Thank you for watching this session.